Hello guys, so today I want to talk to you about a lot of topics that are like tangled together. I thought I could just wing this video and I tried to record it 2 times already and I have failed miserably. So I made myself a list about the things that I need to talk about and I hope you enjoy this video, so let's go! A few months ago I was talking with a friend and he said, "Hey Ed, you know what? You should do a video about what success means. Like, what does it mean to be successful? Is it making a lot of money, or is it doing what you love, or is it having like a person that you're happy with?" My immediate answer was, well, to me being successful is being happy. So there's not much debate for me in that area. And we had like a back and forth about what happiness means and how could you pursue it, and that varies from person to person. But something got working on the back of my head and it was, okay, so I know what success more or less looks like. It looks like happiness, it tastes like happiness, it seems to behave like happiness. But what does failure look like? Because it's not like unhappiness necessarily. Failure also looks like a scary place. Failure looks like that thing that you do to please other people because you don't want them to be judging you. We all know what failure feels like. We have all failed. And failure at one point, especially if you're in an artistic endeavor or you're working with language on any level, failure feels like the terrible thing, like the monster under the bed or hiding on the closet. Failure is a terrifying thing because it says that once you get there or once you face that, that might like destroy your career. Now, if you remember my video about style a few months ago, I talk briefly about that phenomenon in which we decide to fixate our aesthetics or our creative behavior to fix a certain pattern to be recognized. But there's another aspect of it. Usually people are afraid of what others might think, or people want to please other people. And that's really normal. Like, if you do something and everybody loves it, why would you change that? To me, there's a reason for that, and it's only keep doing it if you feel like that is speaking about you, if you're trying your best to be honest in the work you put out. For example, I have been writing theater professionally for 12 years. Like, the first time a play of mine was ever staged in a big theater and there were like hundreds of people, that was 12 years ago. I feel like even though I've been doing it for many years, and I have actually been teaching about this and giving lectures on dramatic writing, I feel like there's so much that I need to learn and so much to do that like every year that passes I feel less apt to do my stuff, if that makes sense. But the only reason I feel that is because there is an inherent fear with the creative endeavor. There's like this normal fear that you feel when you're exploring new waters, and I guess that's the only way of moving forward in your creation. Because if you find something that everybody loves and you just keep doing it and repeating it, then you're not moving anywhere, you're just stuck in one thing. And that's out of fear of what others might think, out of fear of losing some financial security. That's fear, and that's also failure to me. My definition of failure is dishonesty. When I am being dishonest, I am failing miserably. When I started this YouTube channel, the first video that you see is me talking about the Leica M8. So I was playing like safe ball. I know what I'm doing and I just want to be comfortable in front of a camera, which was enough exposure for me in the first place. But then I decided to go and do these shoot film episodes. So I decided to be as honest as possible and present myself in the most honest way possible. To me, one of the goals is to be pretty much the same person, like an all-around person. Like, if I talk to you in the street, or I go to a seminar, or I do classes, or I'm in front of the camera, I want to be the same person. That is honesty to me. And I want that honesty to come from a place where it's not forced. I don't want to be like a guy who pretends to be something else just to be accepted, or just to, you know, look the part of the smart guy or the funny guy or whatever. I want to be me as much as possible. A few months ago, somebody wrote me and asked me, like, I really want to be a writer. What can I do to be a writer? What's the best advice to be a writer that you can give me so I can pursue this because I'm scared of failing? And my answer was quite long, but my main point in that mail that I answered was, try to be as much as you as possible, because nobody else is you. if you think it's like, oh, this is like, everybody has this, like anybody from my community like lives the same life that I do. Everybody from my school has the same experience or barely the same experience that I have in this school. Or everybody who has like this family constellation has basically the same experiences that I have. Yeah, that's true. But nobody has all those combinations at the same time. All of that is what makes you, you. And that is what's interesting. And if you stay true to that, if you can show us that in the most honest way possible and how you proceed with that, either be on the background or the foreground, that is super interesting. So when I'm talking about failure, what I'm really talking about is honesty, because those are the two opposites. If you assimilate failure with being dishonest, then it's much easier to be honest, because you know, like you have a border. And if you cross that border, you're not being true to yourself. You're failing on your endeavor of trying to be you. I guess I'm gonna phrase it some other way that I feel comfortable. And it's this: do not be scared of failing, only be afraid of being dishonest. If you're being honest and you fail, it doesn't matter, because you're failing towards something. If you're being dishonest and you fail, then you need to change your strategy, dude, because that thing's gonna lead you nowhere. It's like a small story and it's not really relevant, but I think it is relevant in this specific point. We were walking down the street and Fran said, oh, you know what, I'm really happy when I see your videos because I recognize it's you. So you're one of the most you persons when I see on camera, and then when I talk to you like off camera, and when we talk with other people, it's constantly you. So I'm really glad that you stay being you constantly. That was the main thing that I was trying to accomplish when I started a YouTube channel. I wasn't looking to be famous. Like I honestly don't care about being famous online or in any other regard, but I wanted to be true to myself and trying to be like as transparent as possible, because I think that opens up the possibility of knowing more people and challenging my points of view and meeting new people. I don't know. That was super nice to hear, and I'm glad like she said that. Why am I telling you this? I guess because that's what happiness is. Happiness is made out of those small moments, right? When you go with your partner down the street and she says, hey, I really like this about you, and that thing that she signals is important to you, like ontologically important, up to the point where it constitutes part of what you are. If your partner thinks that's important and it's a good trait of you, man, you're successful. At least I felt that way the other day, and I wanted to share that with you. So back to the beginning of the story, when my friend asked me, why didn't you make a video about what successful means? Yeah, this is my video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have an amazing week. And I will see you next week with a shoot film episode, in which I will shoot some color film for the first time, thanks to my Patreons. And that's all I have to say. I'll see you next week. Thank you very much for staying. Thank you for helping me maintain this channel. And I'll see you soon. Keep shooting, guys.